I'm trying to think of patriotic music, but I don't have any in my head right
Well, there's
now.
nothing patriotic about this.
What are you talking about? That's Britain getting they getting their licks back on
That's
America
Ireland.
for. Oh yeah, UK. I'm gonna put them in that category, man, because I'm a bigot. That's you guys
No,
trying to get your licks back on America, but America persevered and was able to escape.
the only American in this
USA,
picture is Seth. No one else is American.
USA, USA, USA. I mean, I think Priest is technically American. I don't think he was born in Puerto Rico.
I don't think he can. I don't think he counts. Marcus, I really didn't want this to be the thumbnail, but it had to be the thumbnail because of
Well, it's
everything
two
that's
men
going on.
scissoring. That's normally not your cup of tea right there.
I really wanted this to be my thumbnail.
You know what? I'm okay with that. That's very patriotic for the 4th of July. And how about them? How about them drags, Ready? How about them arm drags?
Those arm drags, hip tosses, or whatever you want to call them, impressive.
Just took her out. You wouldn't think, even without the gods, that they would have taught her how to do arm drags.
No. The god saved her from getting the worm.
They're like, you just gonna do the worm. Okay, need that. But the arm drag, you're on your own. You better learn arm drag defense. That's on you. Why does the microphone look threatening to Rhea Ripley? Oh no, he's dropping the microphone.
It honestly this photo honestly looks like the Judgment Day weren't even meant to be in this photo, or like, or Seth Rollins has been like added, photoshopped in.
Yeah, it looked like a fan threw a microphone at him. But I don't think he's as cool as Roman to just catch that microphone in stride, which was
Yeah.
which was amazing. I think that was last year's SummerSlam, right?
Yeah. Welcome everyone to the Untitled Manny and Marcus show. I am back. I am Lord Manny Hayes, and he is
Marcus, the Grand Patriot finale. USA, USA, hoes. I don't think it's plural.
To celebrate, Marcus is going to go light shit on fire because that's what Americans do.
We're going to blow some shit up because that's what Americans do best. We blow shit up.
Toilets, people.
Although Levi, rest in peace to the man that died in the docks. No, today is not his special day. That is Labor Day. This is to the guys who threw the tea in the river, who had the courage to tell Boston, not Boston, Britain, fuck your tax. Fuck your tax. Here's the tea in the river. So in honor of that, every year I go to the LA River and I dump Lipton tea into the LA River. Hopefully no one noticed.
Lipton tea's too nice. Why are you using fancy brands? Go use
Lipton isn't fancy.
Yeah, it is.
No, it's not. Lipton is 30 cents a pack here in America. I hope it's not expensive over there. Lipton ain't shit. Lipton tea is not the tea y'all be drinking at your tea time, Manny.
I drink PG tips.
Ooh. See, that sounds like something.
That sounds gangster as fuck.
Yeah, I think it's a PG tip. Oh shit, what you smoking? PG tips. Eric with the Spanish word of the day. Basura.
I might as well get all these out of the way. Good morning, good evening, mate. Hulk Hogan gets stuck drinking harbor tea. Why are we on the topic of tea right now?
Because, Manny, I don't understand how you don't understand the Boston Tea Party. The greatest moment in my American lifetime. It wasn't even in my lifetime, but I'm just saying.
You weren't old enough to read just for that.
Hey, sometimes, Manny, you're old enough to just feel your heritage of America when you realize how petty they were with throwing the tea in the river. That is my spirit animal. It's some angry white man going, I'm not paying for this no more.
Manny, the LA River is just a stream. It probably can't take a tea bag.
And by the way, it's probably dried up by now.
It could take a granule.
We're in a
some
drought.
tea granules. You rip open that tea bag, pour the contents out.
Great. I like that we're associating this with more Formula Line than like Paul Revere going, the British are coming, which is a bullshit story anyway.
Right. Eric, you used the wrong R. It's O-U-R.
Honestly, that should be on the shirt.
Would you like some tales from Money in the Bank and SmackDown?
Yes, Manny.
Or would you like them afterwards? Or would you like
I would
them
like them right now. I would like them before, so we're in continuity of the show. Manny, explain to us, how was Manny in the Bank?
So first of all, SmackDown. I enjoyed SmackDown. However, there was the hugest dude with the biggest back. Whenever he stood up, he was huge, Marcus. I'm telling you, if he wore a bra, his backside would have been like 85 wide.
If he would have walked onto the ring ready, he got to do the Raquel. Pick up that back.
And I have a photo. Every time he got up, I could not see anything, Marcus. Marcus, look at this. Every time he stood up, I could not see anything. That's a big back.
Wait a minute. Who's that guy on the right of him?
Just another black guy.
That looks like me from behind.
Who's going out with this woman with the red hair, who also had a very big back, and they stunk. They stunk like fucking shit. All four of them.
I don't even see the fourth guy, but I'm just gonna say, they're all gross. They're all gross. Wrestling fans, again, a PSA announcement. And Manny, maybe we need to release this as a short. Wash your fucking ass. I am sick of smelling you and your friends and your family and your kids. All of you guys, you need to just go out back. I got soap and a water hose. We're gonna spray your asshole out.
That guy in white shirt looked like he ate Ross. And then if you were watching the watch along, you may have heard that I may not have made this show because I was planning on getting in a fight with someone.
Yes.
I could not make any shorts for Money in the Bank or record anything because of this twat with his fucking sign blocking everything. Blocking everything. And you know what? It's a shit sign.
Yeah,
it's a shit looks sign. Like it. It looked like it was made by a child, but this is a grown adult. It's a Liv Morgan sign and a Cody Rhodes sign. I was like,
look at him and his sign on his phone with his championship belt. I hate him already, Manny. I don't even know him. I know he's blocking my view. I can't see the beautiful glutes of Drew McIntyre.
Exactly.
Or calves. Look at Drew McIntyre in them jeans. This man's blocking them. I hate him. I'm
furious. I was willing to risk it all.
Using the title belt to keep his pants up. You're a fraud. He is a fraud. I hate that guy.
But I got transported to my childhood immediately when that John Cena music hit. I wasn't expecting it. The guy sitting next to me, he was asking me a lot of questions across the two nights because it was we had combo seats, so we had the same seats for 2 nights. He's like, what would you? I hear John Cena might be here. I was like, what the fuck you talking about, man? He ain't here.
Yeah, that's normally a show.
Yeah, and then his music hit. I thought,
on the watch along, Eric said at that very moment, Manny just in his pants. So that music
100%. I was like, the thing is, the last time I was in that arena, the O2 arena, was the very night on WrestleMania. It was the Raw shortly after WrestleMania 23, where Shawn Michaels and John Cena had their match when they were tag team champions.
The Raw Classic.
But then I was at that Raw. That was the last time I saw John Cena in that arena.
Damn.
History.
That's nice. Manny, you made history again. because this was the greatest WWE arena event of all time, according to Triple H's numbers. The greatest of all time.
And then it was the highest arena SmackDown or something along those lines as well. But that's because they charged a fortune for all those tickets.
You did right. How do you make a fortune, Manny? You charge a fortune. And then at the end of these 2 nights, Manny, I have a question. Was all the money worth it? Yes. So I realized how much you paid when you put it in Facebook. I was like,
because I told you for months.
I know, but you know what? Me being of the poor descent, Manny, I was going, oh damn, he must have paid like $400. And then I saw the actual thing. I was like, ooh.
Why do you think I was asking for people to donate? Because I paid for Money in the Bank, but I need Money in the Bank.
Eric is quoting the Triple H and CM Punk. I know what that tour is. When CM Punk was really ranting on the Coca Cabana podcast. I know that's the London tour. It's right to WrestleMania. It's the same time every year, Hunter. But it was a really good event. Really good 2 nights. WWE is in the business of telling stories because, Manny, I have the question. All of the weekend are 10 minutes of a bloodline. And I know they had more than 10 minutes. They had like 30 minutes at the end of Money in the Bank, which is 3 times
that 10 minutes on SmackDown. Come on now. You know that wasn't the great 10 minutes ever?
That was great. It was great. The solo tees and everything. Yeah. Oh, man.
Yeah, had everything. And then the crowd just erupted when the Usos, when Jay pinned Roman.
Yeah. I think
they celebrated for about 10 minutes.
I was online later and people talk about this is the best tag match ever, and I was like, I don't know.
It wasn't.
But
it wasn't the best tag match ever. It was the best tag match that had a story.
Yeah.
Going into it.
The story carried that match, and I think it had iconic moments of Roman getting pinned and the double kick out of the Stack of Smash Him, which
and then
it's now going to be this.
The repeat of the low blow kick out.
Yes.
It just had they know what they're doing and it's really good. I just loved the whole, because I didn't hear it. I saw that when I came back. I was part of the stand up if you hate Roman chants, which I sat down for. I stayed seated. I don't disrespect my tribal chief.
I love when Roman decided to sit down on the apron when they were chanting that, and then you put the shirt what he was saying because like they're stupid, they're all idiots.
I hate London. I hate England. You're stupid. The man just wanted to go home. People, that's enough of us.
Yeah. And so, I would like to add to the whole thing of the storyline. I was going to say it's for ETE. There's no ETE tomorrow, but maybe for next week. Wrestling matches, like it's like, I know people were like, oh, whatever, it's a great tag match and all that, but there's a tale of 2 stories here of like what a great match is. You can not kill yourself like Kenny and Ospreay. Great match, not taking anything away. Kenny and Ospreay.
It's a different kind of match.
It's a different type of match. Yeah, that was spots and crazy moves and people risking their life. Or you can slow things down and take a story and have the same excitement and enjoyment. And I think that's what the Bloodline and the Usos and them have figured out. The modern era. Like, oh, we don't have to work as hard and destroy our bodies if we just tell a good, consistent story.
Thing is, though, I will give Omega and Ospreay credit because there is a story behind what they're doing. It's not told very well, but there is a deep story which Excalibur will explain to you during a match. But like, they haven't done the TV in terms of booking haven't done a great job of telling you it, but Excalibur did a great job of telling it, and all across going into both their matches this year.
Yeah, but they're killing themselves. That's the thing.
They're killing themselves. But sometimes, like Randy Orton says, you don't have to do all that stuff to get your point across. But like, I get it. That's what Will Ospreay does. That's what Kenny's been doing for years. And and it produced, and I think it deserves the 6 stars they gave him.
Yeah,
I'm not taking anything away. It was an incredible match. The only not I would have given it 6. I would have given it like 5 3/4 if I'm being honest, because of Don Callis. I think that ruined it a little bit. But the tag match, like Levi said in the chat, I think the Usos, Kevin and Sammy was a better match, like 100% better match.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I was there. Just the energy of that match.
Yeah, but this tag match that main event in Money in the Bank, it was more about the story. It wasn't like it wasn't the actual events of the match or whatever. It was about the story. They hyped it up on SmackDown, where it was like, what are you gonna do when you get pinned? And it happened. It's a culmination of a 3-year story, and it's still going on. We got the trial of Roman Reigns on Friday.
Yes. I am looking forward to Madison Square Garden show. I think I think it's about to be an epic show, because I think Edge returns that day. You have the Bloodline storyline, and I wouldn't be surprised if Randy Orton would have made his return that night, just for shits and giggles.
Well, the crowd's going to be hot because it's a New York crowd as well.
Yeah, and they don't go to the Garden that much.
Yeah,
they may go there more.
They should go to the Garden more often.
Yeah, but it's really expensive to rent out, and then Billy Joe had that shit on lock for a minute, and now that he's done, they might go there more.
So before we move into Raw, John Cena tried to drop and feed me a lie. He's still my childhood hero, but he tried to feed me a lie about WrestleMania in London. Now that would be great. I don't think it'll be commercially that as successful as people think it will be.
Oh, I think Manny, I think it would be the quote unquote toots magoots if they did it in London.
I think they brought it up because I think the AEW said getting 65,000 tickets in Wembley is I think it's gonna hurt them.
It hurts.
I think it's gonna hurt WWE in terms of notoriety. That 65,000 people that will, if they didn't know about AEW, now know about AEW.
Yeah, they like to do a good business, and I can see them going to London for WrestleMania just because of that, out of pettiness. No, like there's rumors that there was rumors that WWE or they're probably doing 41 in London. That's why they. I don't think
they're gonna do 41. If anything, I think they'll do if any time WrestleMania comes, it'll be after 2026, because I think they're finalizing 2020 what's gonna happen next year. After Philadelphia, I think they're finalizing 41.
You don't think it's finalized in London?
No, I think if anything, if WWE were to give the UK another pay-per-view, I think it would probably be either not WrestleMania, the Royal Rumble, or
SummerSlam.
Or SummerSlam. I don't think they're gonna really give WrestleMania just like that. Just because if you heard the chants, some of them are not PG friendly, Marcus.
Yeah, I don't think they can. I think they have to do it for their brand, Manny. I think because of All In, they have to do WrestleMania. They got shattered the records at Wembley. They can't have it. They're not gonna let AEW have that. Yeah, I can see Vince McMahon going, "Damn it, we're not letting it happen." Nick, Triple H, all you guys in Endeavor or whatever. What do they call it? That's Endeavor, right?
Endeavor.
Yeah. All of you motherfuckers, we're not letting this happen. Not while I'm alive. We will be number 1 at Wembley. Don't care. Or in London.
Yeah, and I think they'll sell way more tickets if they go to Wembley. They're easy. Yeah. You'd probably still have a few lingering around, but I think they would have hit 75 in the first week of sales.
Yeah, I would go if they're going to go hard. They're even lower their price to try to get 90 in here. They're gonna lie. They're gonna even if it's only 65, they're gonna say 90,000 people packed into Wembley.
They could fit way more than 90,000.
Yeah,
in wrestling, you could fit way more than 90,000. You could actually break the attendance record at Wembley.
Yeah, and then you got the international travel with WrestleMania that people are just going to travel. Like, I think there's people from America that are traveling for AEW, but I think it'd be more if it'll be like, oh shit, I just want to go on vacation to London just see what that's like, and I have an excuse.
It's expensive. It's expensive, man. Like the arena that WWE were in for the 2 nights, Marcus, it was the most expensive like because you're stuck in there. That's all you get.
Yeah. We're living on the streets. We're building campers.
But the nice thing about the O2 Arena is you've got the arena in the center of it all, but outside of it all, you got like a shopping center. You got all these restaurants around it. Yeah. But you go inside, you're fucked. And you go inside, but you can't come back out. They got you by the balls at that point.
Yeah. I guess it's time to go into Monday Night Raw. But I also agree with you, Manny, on the watch along when I was like, John Cena is lying to these fucking people. And me and Harry both like, he needs to stop lying. It ain't never coming. But after, thinking about it and with AEW as an aspect, I think it has to happen now. I think it has to happen.
Yeah, it has to. So Raw, it kicks off with Seth Rollins. He hypes up how big Money in the Bank was. He talks about SummerSlam, and out comes Cody. But before he could say anything, Brock Lesnar's music hit.
Beat down on sight.
Cody made a beeline for him straight away. He's like, "Fuck you, Seth. I'm out of here."
It about you. I can beat you any day of the week. I beat you with one arm in a Hell in a Cell. I know I gotta beat Brock Lesnar's ass tonight. And for once, I don't know how many times this happened. Brock Lesnar got his ass whooped. Cody charged at him. Lesnar got maybe 1 or 2 hits in. Cody Cutter. They played Cody's music. And I was like, oh shit. That rarely happens where security isn't even holding Brock back. Where it was just like, I got my ass whooped. All right.
So Cody hits a Cody Cutter after failed attempt of the F5. Brock then retreats. We return from break. Seth says he's looking forward to who the next person who's in line before the Judgment Day show up. Rhea downplays the possible rift in the Judgment Day, and Priest tells Seth that the only thing he should concern himself about is his Money in the Bank briefcase.
Manny, can I jump in here? The Judgment Day's teams are breaking up. Also, with them doing the Beatles Abbey Road walk. I feel like they are the Beatles right now, in which they are breaking up and denying that they have broken up. They're all going their separate ways.
He teases a cash-in. He wants to, from being Señor Money in the Bank to El Campeón Mundial.
That sounded nice. When he said that, that's nice.
It sounded beautiful. Seth says in order to do that, you got to get me when I'm tired, and I'm fresh as a daisy, baby.
I can see Priest go, I wish he was jet lagged. God damn it.
J.K. Swift said the briefcase is Yoko Ono.
I don't think Dom is. I was going to say Yoko, but the briefcase is also a bit.
Rhea says because Rhea talks for Dom because Dom can't speak because everyone is booing him. Says Dirty Dom wants to fight Seth Rollins tonight. Seth says it will be sounds like a trap, but he wouldn't. He would love to slap Dirty Dom's mustache off.
his little mustache that he can't grow. I want 5 or 10 years ago by he has a better mustache. And it's just like, oh shit, he actually grew it. It actually happened.
I'll just cover this. The people who travel internationally are UK people. It's a waste of money when they're going to travel to the US anyway.
Levi, aren't you traveling to All In?
Americans aren't leaving the country for wrestling. Green Shirt guy did.
Yeah.
Trinidad and Tobago guy did. There were so many Americans there, by the way.
And Levi, me and Eric are still in discussions of, can we do this or can we not? Because I feel like All In is a happening, and it would be the best excuse for me to ever go to London. But then again, when John Cena goes on Team's WrestleMania, my money is spent. I should save my money up for 20 years of my life going like, this is the last change I have left, WWE. I'm here in WrestleMania London.
So we get Damian Priest versus Shinsuke Nakamura as our first match of the night. This was a really good match.
Shinsuke looked gamed. He looked like he wanted to do this.
Yeah, Shinsuke is in his rare Wrestle Kingdom form.
I was like, oh, like the match started. Yeah, I was like, oh, this is this is a regular match. And then all of a sudden it picked up, and I was like, fuck, Shinsuke look good. Normally he just phones it in and he's half-assed and everything, but it seems like he really wanted to wrestle tonight.
Damien wins with the chokeslam.
Yeah. Good match.
Then we get some cold shit, Marcus. I call this old ladies fighting.
Natty's later in the show, Manny.
I'm doing about this one.
Ronda's not that old.
Yeah, but Shayna is
30 something.
Shayna's like 50. No, she's like 40 something. but the way she walks, you would think she is.
Yeah. Well, Shayna cut the best promo of probably of her career. And I felt everything she said. And I think the crowd got behind. I guess she turned face by turning heel at Money in the Bank. Yeah. If you turn heel on the heel, it equals face. That's like a negative and a negative equals a positive, I guess.
Yeah. Before Ronda could even say anything, Shayna comes out and says she speaks for everyone when she says we're all pretty sick and tired of hearing you try to speak on a microphone.
Yeah, I went, oh shit. Oh shit.
Tonight. Ronda demands an explanation for the turn at Money in the Bank. Shayna says she's the only reason she is standing in a WWE ring right now, but she owes her. I owe you. The only thing she owes anybody is an apology for bringing Ronda into this business.
Woo! I was like, damn, what the fuck, Shayna?
Marcus, that was 2 gut punches within 2 minutes.
Yeah. I mean, Shayna is throwing right to left and it's just fucking hitting it. If this was baseball, she's throwing 100 miles per hour in the strike zone, and you can't hit it. You just whip it going, oh, my ego.
Shayna brings up that she paid her dues to get where she is. Ronda waltzes her way straight into WrestleMania. Shayna says she loves this, and Ronda's ruined it for her. Shayna tells Ronda the sobering reality is that there's someone here, me, that can finally shut her up. They brawl. Ronda tries to choke Shayna, but Shayna gets her in an ankle lock, followed by the dirtiest knee in WWE since Monday.
That knee looked like that hurt like hell. That was on par with. But I feel like the last time Ronda took a knee like that, I think Charlotte hit her with the knee and she was in handcuffs in the car door.
That was a clean knee as well.
Yeah,
that was clean because she was handcuffed and she had nothing better to do. She should have left her face out of that window.
Yeah, I feel like that was on par with that. And I feel like there was a premature stoppage on the Music Man part. And Shayna landed that knee. Ronda looked knocked out and it looked like you could play the music. But Ronda immediately got up. Wait, come back. I'm not done with you, Shayna. Shayna.
Yeah, but she clearly was because she could have got up and just chased her.
I know. Yeah, but man, you don't want to tell somebody that. If I say, get back here, I'm not finished with you, it makes it seem like no, I wasn't finished with you. But in reality, I was fucking done.
I'm done.
I don't want no more of that smoke. Came out here. I need to develop a strategy to beat you at this point. I can't just fight you.
We get a number 1 contenders tag team turmoil match, which is basically just a gauntlet match.
This made me sad.
Why?
This made me so sad.
Why?
Because I was looking at the state of the women's tag team division, and we thought we had Tegan Knox, who was in my lost and found locker earlier today that they dug up. Emma was in this. Nikki Cross is still doing a character from where she's obsessed with Candice LeRae for like 2 years, and we don't know why. There's no development into this whatsoever. Eddie Hartwell leg is finally put together and is beaten up right away. This made me sad, Manny, at the state of the not only women's division but the tag team division at this current state.
Sad, Marcus.
I was rocking with Ronda and Shayna. I was like, you know what? It's nice to have 2 badass women there. Maybe something could come for this. Maybe we can build a division. But no, now that they're separated and Ronda's going her merry way, we have no hope of someone saving these women tag team titles. I was so sad. I was like, it's over. It's in shambles. Just throw it all away.
See, I was happy that Sonya Deville and Chelsea Green ran the gauntlet, defeating all of them.
They were bad.
Even the Casey Express. Casey Express.
And I know I normally say about this, how about that die, Manny? But how about that Katarana? How about that Frankensteiner from Casey? She got up there. That was a deep fall, and I really enjoyed that spot. I don't understand why
you know that
Casey Express. Yeah.
You know Hurricane Rana, Marcus? I generally felt for Chelsea's safety because she's made of like sticks. Like her bones aren't strong. She's always injured. I was concerned.
Nah, she's the wife of the king of the death match, so she's okay. But I just wish the match was just the Casey Express versus Sonya and Chelsea. I didn't need those other tag teams to depress the hell out of me about the state of women's wrestling instead of me and lack of storyline and characters of any of these people.
When they tried to make one between Emma and Nikki Cross, and I was just like, I'm not paying attention to this. I do not care.
No, it was the Tegan Knox and who's their partner? Dana Brooke that got me going, oh no! Don't put Tegan and Dana together. Tegan should go back to NXT.
Well, she's due a knee surgery at some point, but we'll get back to that later. Someone clip that and just play it back when it inevitably happens.
Randy, online right now, Dave Melton's reporting Tegan Knox is out for the rest of the year with a torn MCL. It happened. You're in the ring for 2 minutes.
Becky Lynch comes out, demands for Trish to fight her. Trish comes out sporting the broken nose look from yesteryear.
Yeah. It reminded me of the Sheldon Benjamin commercial and Tara Owens. I have flashbacks to like 2004 or whatever year that came out. That was a good flag, good callback. But Baltimore, or as she like to call them, Baltimore-less, because they're ugly people. I enjoyed this segment. Just to sum it up, I enjoyed it. Thank you, Trish, for another great segment.
Everyone from Baltimore.
I know. I'm not laughing.
He meant it.
No, I love my people. Weston B-More, the Disman. All of my Baltimore people.
I believe it's from Baltimore.
No, I thought he was Florida. I thought he was Florida.
Maybe he is. Becky asks for a close-up on Trish's stupid face. Trish says she isn't medically cleared to fight her, so Becky asks for Zoe. Trish says that no one's better than her. Zoe may get there after her tutelage. Becky says she's the GOAT, and Zoe would get better with her. And Trish isn't here for the long run. She's only here to push whatever talent show she's on or magazine.
That she pays to get on.
Then what's going to happen to Zoe? If Trish doesn't fight, why are you still here?
Why are you still here? Why are you still here? You don't want to fight me? Why are you still here? Like, what are you doing?
Trish says she is the face of the women's division that she gave relevancy to. If it bothered Becky so much in the back that people would come up to her and say, "Thank you, Trish," and finds the irony in the fact that she tried to break the face of the women's division. Perfect.
Yes, yeah. I don't know. Christian Luchasaurus vibes to me.
We got the new Kathy Kelly on Raw with Cody Rhodes, yes. Jackie Redmond.
Everybody say hi to Jackie.
Hi, Jackie.
Hey, Jackie. Hey.
Cody says he's a man of his word, and he was waiting for Brock Lesnar, and he spoke Brock Lesnar's language. Welcome back, Brock. We ain't done yet. He wants another shot at Brock Lesnar. He will fight Brock Lesnar any night. He will fight Brock Lesnar every night. What's it? He's been reading the Cat in a Hat again. Why is he rhyming?
Yeah. I didn't know. I don't think I needed a second Cody appearance tonight. I didn't need the second one when he came back out in the suit and introduced us to Jackie Redmond.
Do you know what? Doesn't make sense? He came out in his gear, Marcus. Then he came out in his suit. He had done nothing.
Well, Manny, he came out his gear because he was about to confront Seth and be like, "Hey, you do open challenges. Let's do this match. I'll be 3 times. I can be world champion. I can finish the story tonight here in Baltimore." That's what he was gonna say. And then when he realized that wasn't happening and Seth left, well, I guess I'll put my suit back on.
Well, he said in the pre-show, he said on the press conference that the world heavyweight title Seth has isn't finishing the story. It's the title his daddy never had. The WWE title is finishing the story.
He's going after Roman. Sorry, Jay. You're not going to win at SummerSlam.
Then we get possibly the greatest 2 arm drags of eternity.
Ricky Steamboat is like, let me get back in there and get my arm.
Yeah, Ricky Steamboat is plotting a comeback because he needs to show people his arm drags.
Let me show you what I got. I still got him.
Maxine did so it was the Alpha Academy versus the Viking Raiders and Valhalla. Maxine did 2 arm drags, 1 suplex, a splash in the corner, attempted the worm, but wins with a roll up.
Pop rocks, essentially, is all I have to say. She won with cold blue, pop rocks, whatever you want to call it, or the roll up. But Valhalla's getting that work. She's getting that work on a weekly basis. It's gone to the point where the biker reds go, it was cool having you around, honey. You got to touch your wife. It's cool having you around, but we ain't won since you've been in our corner. The guys are telling you nothing. This isn't working for any of us.
The man that can't really talk, Ricochet, he says Logan Paul is all right, he can hang. But what he didn't like was Logan Paul getting to his face after the match because that made things personal. You nearly killed him, Ricochet. You nearly killed him.
You decided to jump. You was clearly not set. You decided we're doing it anyway. What? Ah!
You nearly killed the money.
I had bigger dreams than not fight Ricochet. By Logan Paul. Now I gotta fight Ricochet.
He challenges Logan Paul next week to meet him face to face. Marcus, I think this is the first time a celebrity is giving the rub to a superstar.
That's not true. Mike Tyson was around putting his arm up and making people megastars and stuff.
Nah.
He helped Steve Austin.
Steve Austin was a megastar before.
He was a rising megastar. But when you put him on there, it's Tyson and Austin, that was the icing on the cake.
Logan Paul is gonna put this man on the map.
Well, next week Logan Paul's gonna only fight megastars. Ricochet, you're a mid-carder.
Ricochet,
I can see that happening next week.
Ricochet will be trending next week because of Logan Paul. Ain't nobody seen Ricochet trend ever.
They're legit about to do Will Ospreay versus Ricochet. They're about to do that match again with Logan Paul. I can see it happening at SummerSlam.
And then we get Rhea Ripley versus Natalya. This match was way better than anyone expected it to be.
Well, Natty came out. I've been waiting to see the side of Natty Manny. Just waiting to see it. The killer. That's her side. She was petty. She was petty. This was like when the student at the cafeteria finally attacks the lunch lady. And lunch lady's like, not today, bitch. I'm going to beat your ass. So good old-fashioned lunch lady revenge, as Natty was not wrestling, as he was just throwing haymakers the entire time. Bust Rhea Ripley's lip open with a kick from the bottom. And I was like, this is the best Natty match in 10 years.
Ever. What are you getting about 10 years ever?
I'm sure she got some gyms out there somewhere.
No, she don't.
Well, I got some NXT gyms.
I require someone to get me some NXT. Baby. I require someone to get me some do some Natty research. You will not be paid.
I got some Natty Charlotte NXT days.
That was one match. That was one match.
That's like 10 years ago. That's like 10 years ago. That's what I'm giving it for.
That feels like 20 years ago.
That's 3 faces of Charlotte ago. That's the meanest comment. That's the meanest comment of the day.
I'm glad you said it and not me. Rhea continues to attack Natty after the match, and Raquel and Liv make the save. Rhea attempted a frog splash in this match.
Yeah, that's why she died.
But she actually got some decent. I appreciate when people actually do the tuck in properly.
Yeah,
and she did.
She got the D-Lo look. She had the D-Lo look on her frog splash.
There you go.
Look at that. Look at the height. Look at that. Little did you know that this old donkey here, Natty, gave her a mule kick right in the face. But I think she needs to start adding that to her repertoire.
Yeah, she does. But she doesn't need to do it as often.
No.
Bring it out for the big matches like Natty.
My favorite part about this match also was it was a great match. It was really good. Should have been at Money in the Bank. But the post match of Rhea going, I told Raquel to stay out of my business. I told her what would happen. I told her I'm gonna fuck her up. And then, this is the Judgment Day's meeting. They had a meeting. Anybody talk to Finn? Nah, man. Nah. This that whole meeting of like, yeah, we got problems right now, and then I'm gonna beat up, okay.
Io turns up on Raw, tells Rhea that she'll see her around. Rhea tells her, try me, bitch. Basically,
worst day of your life. It'd be the worst day of your life, the biggest mistake of your life. I was like, God damn, you got her at the wrong time, Io. You would have got that.
I was expecting to bust in some Japanese, baka.
Io was about to get fucked up. I was saying, Rhea was not having it after fight Daddy like she had to fight, and Raquel coming out, and just the shit going on in Judgment Day. Rhea was not about this life. She was ready to kill.
Ciampa says Miz has accomplished everything. But last week, there was a look in his eye of ruthless aggression that brought him to the top. It is back after loss after loss. Next time they're in the ring together, he wants him to bring that aggression, and he will bring the chip on his shoulder because he hasn't revealed all his cards yet. So the Miz decides he doesn't care about cards because he is the unbeatable Royal Flush. And he is not bluffing.
The Miz is not bluffing, Manny. The Miz is always bluffing. He's a cold lie. He'll end up out of the business like that one guy or whatever he said.
The last person that called him a coward is gone. Everyone that double crossed him whilst under his wing is gone. He wants the best version of Ciampa, and he will get the best version of him in a no DQ match, and everyone will respect him.
I'm looking forward to that match because the work the Miz has been putting in lately has been bangers. I think him and Ciampa are about to really go a little too hard for a Monday Night Raw. But I'm waiting for it. But little did we know, Vince McMahon's already ripped up the script for next week's Monday Night Raw, and it isn't going to be announced. Did you know the counter that Triple H is using for Vince McMahon?
What?
They're announcing matches so far in advance, so Vince can't knock matches off because this is what's been advertised. That's their counter to Vince ripping up the script.
Yeah, but
he still does.
As everyone knows, the card is subject to change.
Yeah. But if you advertise it with commercials on SmackDown, people know it, and then you know that this was a change, and what happened to this match? It's a counter to Vince. It's a counter.
He cares.
Yeah.
Fuck the people.
Fuck the people. They're gonna pay for it, and they already paid for it. You're never gonna beat me, Hunter. You're never gonna beat me.
Matt Riddle versus Giovanni Vinci.
Riddle Vinci always lose.
Because he's not the model anymore. Imperium immediately attack. Drew makes the save as he stares out Gunther. I don't think he's beating things. I don't think he's beating the Honka meter. I don't think he's beating him.
Who, Gunther?
Yeah.
I got him doing it. He's gonna do it.
No, they brought back Drew for a reason.
Yeah, to lose.
He ain't losing.
He's losing.
He ain't losing.
He's Drew losing tire. He always lose, Betty.
Losing tire.
Or Mac and lose. I don't know which one you prefer.
Mac and loser.
Yeah, Mac and loser. Drew Mac and loser. It's gonna lose to Gunther, or it's gonna be some type of DQ. I believe they're fighting All Imperium next week, and I know I said SmackDown's already where it's going to return. Raw next week is when he returns to even out the odds because it's 303 at that point.
Seth Rollins versus Dominic Mysterio is your main event. This match ends in DQ as Damian takes out Seth Rollins as he was going for the win with the stomp. Damian Priest does a number on Seth Rollins before with intent to cash in.
Yes.
As he goes to cash in, Finn Balor attacks Seth, knocking him into Damian Priest, which shows Damian Priest isn't a very good Money in the Bank holder because he doesn't have ring awareness.
Or balance. I don't know how this bumped him out. He was like, ah. And then,
Damian and Finn argue about the match at Money in the Bank and the cash-in. Seth hits the pedigree on Dirty Dom as Priest and Balor continue to argue.
Yes. I like the Judgment Day to enter Bloodline territory where we get 10 minutes of dissension every single week. Because I enjoy Priest. I don't care about your 7-year grudge, all right? I could have been champion. She's like, I could have been champion last night if it wasn't for you. Which was my favorite of him standing up and Finn go, what the fuck are you doing? Standing up right now. I thought that was one of my favorite distractions of all time. It was just a simple, hey, motherfucker, what you about to do? But I thought Raw was a solid show. I thought there was a dead point of like, what are we watching? But I still enjoy some of those moments. I didn't have a dead point.
I just felt a bit. I hate it. Yeah, I feel like I just had no intention to watch wrestling today.
Like, ever again.
I just like I've done. Do you know when you go too far?
Yeah. Like, we didn't even talk about your brownies with Nina Samuels. You sharing brownies with her.
She shared brownies with me.
And she remembers you. And you guys are now like, a new tag team or something. I don't know. Manny has reintroduced a new version of brown nosing with actual brownies.
Well, I find it funny when she gets announced to the ring is from somewhere better than you. I thought that's incredible.
It makes you go, oh.
I'm from a trash place.
I'm a trash person. I'm nothing. This leads me into deep, dark depression.
Yeah, I went too far, and I think I'm gonna end up doing it on All In weekend as well.
But you gotta meet D-Lo and everything else that goes on with that.
I didn't do the D-Lo meetup. I was just like, that's sad. I'm like, I don't want to. That's just new levels of sad.
So Manny went all in on Money in the Bank, but we'll go all in even further, or all in again, or all out. See, Manny's gonna wither away by the end of this summer.
Do you know what the worst part is in London? We'll just put the end graphic. Raw was fine. Raw was ended up as a good show with the Judgment Day dissension. I've got more things I want to watch instead, though. Like I'm really interested about the NXT Underground tonight.
Oh yeah! Why are they doing Underground on the 4th of July? Those fools.
I'm more excited to see that than I was Raw. I felt like I needed the break from wrestling. Like yesterday wasn't enough. Like I needed another one. Yeah.
Many feel like he works the season finale of wrestling. It's a series finale of wrestling. Seeing Roman
I need a break.
No, you watched the series finale and you saw Roman get pinned. He was like, you know what? That's the end. I need a palate cleanser. NXT is that palate cleanser.
I don't want to see any more Raw. All I want to get to is Friday. I don't want to see the trial. All I need is that 10 minutes, Marcus. Maybe at a push. Marcus, maybe at a push, 15 minutes.
With interests.
So in London, the last train is about midnight.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I just added that you can keep seeing to read.
I got out at like 11:45 into the train station. So my connecting train gone. Doesn't exist anymore. It's done.
Damn.
I'm now trapped in Stratford and it cost me £40 to get home.
What did you do to get home? Is it a cab or?
I took an Uber. Do you know how much it would have taken me to get home normally? £2. £2.
And I'm assuming that's $80 American. for the Uber. Well, at our wrestling shows, for some reason, it's $170 to try to use an Uber after an event. I fucking hate these people. I fucking hate them. I hate everybody. Money is no growing trees. I don't care what Kendrick Lamar says.
Like, you definitely needed money in the bank to go to this show.
Yeah. That's it. Next time they do Money in the Bank, I'll pay for tickets so I'm inside the briefcase. When they open it up,
surprise!
Oh, he's dead. He's dead. we didn't put holes in there, and I don't even know how he fit his body in there.
Yeah. So, Mad Show. I intend to do the exact same thing over the weekend because the show I went to on Sunday, Pro Wrestling Eve, is doing another show with a Japanese company, Choco or something like that, and they're doing a show on 26th on the Saturday, so I might go to that.
This Saturday?
No, 26th of August.
Oh, okay.
All in is the 27th.
Weekend. Yeah.
Because it's a holiday weekend as well, so I don't know what that says. No, there's an accent on it, so you don't know which way it's supposed to be said. Quappa. Yeah, so I intend to do that again. Show was really good, entertaining. Some of those kicks, disgusting.
Yeah.
Also, I watched Billy Starks do a swanton onto the hardest part of the ring and miss.
Oh!
I thought she died, Mark. There was a point where all I heard was screaming because I was by the entrance ramp, so I couldn't see behind me. Other thing. It was like, I thought she died because all I heard was screaming and no one moved. It was just like, ooh.
Man, you need to understand, Billy Starks is still a kid. Kids don't die. They don't.
Marcus,
they don't die. Marcus, they can fall. They can hit their head. They can be shot 3 times. Kids
don't die. 18. She may be 18, but she's now walking like she's 45 now. You don't just land like that and be normal for the rest of your life. Not everyone is built like Darby Allin.
Darby's still young. He's still got some kid bones. They're still growing, so they don't break as easy.
Yeah. So kids. Yeah, fun wrestling weekend. Will my body ever recover? No.
Wrestling weekends. Now that wrestling are weekends now, that they're no longer just like one day or you're there for that was a good time. No recovery. No coming back from that. It's years off your life. It's years off your 100%. Life. WrestleMania week killed. I believe it killed parts of me. Like I've never come back to save. This is the same person, and I know Manny. It has scarred you personally that you would not come back to save. Well, I'm really upset you got to see the first time the tribal chief was paired in 1,005 million days or whatever it was.
I saw the tribal chief twice in the space of 48 hours, Marcus.
No one gets that. I don't even get that. We had WrestleMania weekend. I got the tribal chief for the entire main event. 6 pianos played. That's it.
I tell you though, I want to fight this guy.
They smell. I can smell them through the phone. This is smell-o-vision right here. This guy, that girl.
Stunk.
They all stink.
Fucking stunk.
The Nightmare family. That's fitting for them. Claim your kingdom.
Stay in the trash where you belong.
Yeah, stink.
Oh,
stink.
If you ever feel bad about yourself, go to a wrestling show. You'll see 100% of people that look awful, and you'll feel better about yourself.
Fuck, Manny! God damn!
I'm giving people advice here, Marcus. Basically, it could be worse. Go to a wrestling show. It could be worse.
Yeah. 100% agree. 100% agree.
Unless of course you are the bottom. You're the bottom rung of this thing.
Sadly, I go to a wrestling show, and this is no disrespect to any of our listeners. I believe you're all upstanding and great people, and I believe you're on our side of the fence. when you go into there, I look down and be like, look at these fucking people. Every time I'm at a wrestling show. Nobody care about themselves. Don't nobody. I personally feel like I care about the way I look, I smell, I feel the energy I bring. But what I normally see, I see poor hygiene, I see lack of any self-care, I see years of abuse and depression. Like you see it all.
And it's for me, like, the red flags instantly are smell and teeth. Not having fucked up teeth, but you clearly haven't brushed your teeth. Like bad breath is a really bad red flag.
Yeah. One day, wrestling fans, Star Wars fans, nerd culture in general will get it together.
No, but you would think there's a gap in the market for wrestling deodorant. Like WWE could make wrestling like branded deodorant and sell it at the shows, Marcus. Yeah. Sell it at the shows, and you wouldn't get stank.
Betty, I had a vision, and I feel like I'm Vince McMahon at this current moment. I'm going. We're in deep negotiations. We're months down the line. It's about November. Kenny Omega has walked into my office, so they call you the cleaner. All right, here we go. Kenny Omega deodorant. Kenny Omega soap. Kenny Omega body scrubbers. Kenny Omega loofahs. We got it all. Proves we're gonna clean the world up one person at a time. We're calling you the cleaner, Kenny Omega. You come out in the brew. You tell everybody they stink. You say it's the worst smelling town you ever had. We give you gas masks like Ambrose had. We will do it all. You are now going to be the WWE's edition of the cleaner. I don't think I want to do that.
My mother raised me with shame. I must smell good at all times. 100%. But it's those caring parents that don't do that to you.
Yeah.
They don't want to hurt your feelings.
Fuck your feelings. Don't hurt my nose. Okay? Don't hurt my nose. That's it. I'm just gonna pull up in a truck at every wrestling show with soap and deodorant and a hose. Get in! Get in! Come on!
Oh no, what I'm gonna do is create a fake fan experience, Marcus. I'm gonna set up like a stage. And then do you know Edge's pyro?
Yeah.
Dun, 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 and he walks through smoke. Or the Becky Lynch one where they walk through smoke. Deodorant.
On this night, I feel cleanly.
You tricked me.
You tricked me. I've never been this clean. Hey, this is actually nice. You damn right. And don't forget to get those moisturizers on the way out. So you're not ashy and crusty and shitty.
I don't mind if you're ashy or crusty.
No, it bothers me too.
As long as you don't fucking stink.
No, the smell is the worst, but ashiness is also a part of.
I don't mind.
You just
ashiness.
don't care. You just don't care.
It's when you start scratching the ashiness in front of me, then it's a problem.
I associate ashiness with you just don't care, huh? You just don't care what people think or care about the others around you, and just smell.
I got bought this, and I thought it was an insult, but it smells nice. I feel good every time.
Don't give a free advertisement, man. Put that away. Put that away. Don't give a free advertisement. You feel horrible. You feel horrible until you face.
I don't. I feel my face feels energetic. It feels nice. It feels taut.
My face was doing backflips by the end of this.
Oh, you know, I was sporting that that bronze glow last week.
Yeah.
Sunburn. It started peeling on Sunday. I thought I was part reptile. I was shedding my skin.
A piece of speaking parcel tongue. Nope, that was sunburn and heat stroke.
Yes, Jake, it's what you did.
Oh, you gotta put the question up, Hetty. Yes. All right.
Start looking off your face.
Yeah. Take care of your face, guys. Your ass, your arms, your balls, feet.
Manscaped, sponsor us, please.
Yeah. Teeth. Hygiene. Hygiene
is important, people.
That's our next poll. How important is hygiene to you? If you don't answer yes, please exit this channel. All right. But that's the end of today's show. Manny, I see that you have the Money in the Bank shirt back there. What other merch did you buy before we?
That was it.
Oh, okay.
This Claim Your Kingdom shirt. And that Money in the Bank shirt, because they're £35 each when you can clearly get it on WWE Shop for £25, and I find that a ripoff.
And you can wait till the Monday, Tuesday, Friday sale. And
and I also got this, which I'm now regretting owning.
Why? It's a nice little trinket.
I'm now regretting owning because that cost £10.
It's not that bad. That was not that bad. That's...
I was almost going to get the Money in the Bank pendant like you have, but I was like, no,
the chain?
No, it's a waste of money.
I have no idea what I did with that chain. It bothered me. Eric was like, "Oh, you didn't wear it on the thing," and I was like, "Fuck, I have no idea where that's at."
You didn't wear the hat either?
No, I didn't wear it either. I didn't wear no Money in the Bank merchandise. Maybe I was fucking tired. Okay. I wasn't even, my soul wasn't even awake. Okay, I didn't bring my soul to the watch along. I would have picked them up and carried him. I had them on my shoulders the entire time. It was hard carrying them. Fucking dead.
Yeah, so donate to the show if you can.
Please.
It helps us graciously.
Get us to the SummerSlam.
Jimmy's donation actually paid for this month's StreamYard.
Hey. Jimmy!
So we thank Jimmy for that. So we don't have to pay for it for this month.
But come on, donate to the show. Send me and Eric to London, England for SummerSlam or All In or something like that. I mean, it's supposed to be All In, not SummerSlam. All In. I don't really care to go to SummerSlam, to be honest. I meant to say All In. Sorry.
You want to get sent to Detroit? You get shot in Detroit.
You know what? Okay, so I wouldn't mind going to Detroit. I would like to try Eminem's Mom Spaghetti. I would like to go see where where Motown's at. I'm sure it's like a museum at this point. You just walk in and see shit. And you know what? I wouldn't mind seeing a little bit of Detroit. However, if I had a choice of going to Detroit or London, I would choose London, England. I would love to leave America. Or is that I like to call it America?
Well, you're saying that on America's birthday, so that.
Hey, I'm America, and they fought for my freedom to say that, Manny. That's freedom of speech. That's something you guys don't have over there. Everybody has that.
I mean, I say what I want when I want.
Yeah, but as soon as you start talking about the queen, someone comes knocking at your door.
Yeah, ain't no queen anymore. It's king.
Well,
do you know what was weird? It was the first WWE show that I didn't get the national anthem song.
Oh.
Very weird. Samantha Irvin.
Well, would she sing the American national anthem? Or would they sing
I remember when Lillian was here for Raws, she would sing the British one.
Oh. Maybe Samantha doesn't know it. Or say, I won't be bothered.
It's the most boring national anthem ever.
Yeah, that's why she's like, I don't know it, Manny. One, she's a Black American, and I'm sure she's probably going, nah, I can't sauce this one up.
She can't do research? I mean, I know she's fucking up already by announcing that Bailey was in the Judgment Day.
Bailey is in Judgment Day! She's just spoilers! She's nothing spoilers!
Whilst the Rhea Ripley grinds for her.
Yeah, I will say this. Samantha Irving is the best announcer we've had in a long time. And yes, she made a mistake with the Bailey announcement in Judgment Day, but makes up for it with simple Ludwig Kaiser or a Chelsea Green or whatever else.
I don't know why it's those two that get special ring announcements.
Maxine Dupree get it when she can see just the full Dupree. That's part of it.
I don't know why some people have special ones and then the others just get Gunther
got a good one. No, Gunther get the full extreme. You get her soul in Imperium and Gunther and all that. Like, I feel like the heel, she really goes for it. Although Priest got a special one today when she was like the new Mr. Money in the Bank. Damian Priest. When no one says the new Mr. Money in the Bank after their announcement.
I would rather she address him who he really is. Send your money in the bank.
Yeah, I want her to say it. I need her to call her El Campeon or whatever when he catches that in.
Mundial.
Yes. All right, we've been to the show 3 times. I'm gonna go blow some fireworks up. Hey, you guys, you know what? Take care of yourself. Don't blow your family up. Don't hit your kids tonight or whatever else you guys are doing. Don't drive drunk. It's America's birthday. Just remember this. Not everybody was freed on the 4th of July. Unless you're talking so late. Pop, pop. He just blew himself up.
What time you call this El Luchador?
But we are ending the show. I'll see you guys. Americano Dort. How is this? He's patriotic today. Everybody's patriotic today. But don't be safe. Be safe.
Don't be. But
he's drunk already. Damn it, he's drunk already. It's
like what, midday for him?
It's got to be afternoon. Yeah, it's about on time. Some part to be drunk. 3 p.m. is okay. 3 p.m. is okay on a holiday. On a holiday, it's okay because you got to work the next day. Everyone has to stay off. Yeah, no, but it's okay to be drunk on this holiday because most people have it off. But you want to get drunk early. That way you fall asleep early. That way you can recover later for work the next day.
El Luchador is off all week. He's probably also high as shit as well. You have a family, damn it.
They're drunk too. You give one of them kids one of them weed gummies and they good for the day. Sit down, shut up. I will. I don't know what else to do at this point. High as fuck, Dad. Those are normal gummies.
All right, we out. We can't be talking about drugged up kids.
Can we know? It's America. But yeah, we're done.
That's a way to do it. Peace.